Hey friends, good morning friends. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a 10-week pregnancy update. Oh my gosh, you see little Bean behind me? They're up there. I officially got my due date and I went to the doctor and got my ultrasound. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave it up here. You can check it out. I didn't want to do any official pregnancy updates until I knew, I knew for sure I was pregnant, but until I saw the baby and just made sure everything was okay, and it is. We are officially 10 weeks yesterday. 10 weeks in one day. I can't believe it's been 10 weeks. I'm like 10 weeks pregnant. That's wild. Oh my gosh. That means like 30 more weeks I'm having a baby. Oh, I can't even think that far ahead. Honestly, I can't. But I wanted to give you guys a little update on how I'm feeling, what's been going on, and just what's going on, really. If you don't know, I am from the state of Florida and we are currently expecting maybe a hurricane this weekend, which is so fun. So that's been interesting. We're watching that. John's actually literally watching the weather right now, trying to figure out if it's really going to affect us. We are on the East Coast, so we're kind of in the band to possibly get hit, but you never really know with storms, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I'm not feeling like being pregnant during a hurricane. I don't feel like doing a hurricane, period. Pregnant or not is irrelevant. Hurricanes aren't fun. So honestly, I'm not stressed about it, which is a beautiful thing. So, well, not stressed. I'm just not like overly stressed. It is what it is, you know? I don't know why I felt like I needed to talk about that. I'm so awkward. I used to film sit-down videos all the time. Now I feel like I can't do anything. What the heck is wrong with me? So I'm officially 10 weeks today. I got my due date is February 25th. I am so excited. I have been feeling so much better. If you are just now watching, I was so violently sick for about 3 weeks, from like week 6 to like week 9. I still get nauseous, but definitely not like I was, and I feel like I'm going to the other side and I'm starting to feel much better, which is bringing my spirits up because being sick like that is a terrible time. One thing that is standing and staying around, standing strong, staying around is I'm out of breath all the time. And I used to think it was like a fat thing, but it's like not. I think it's like a pregnancy thing. Might be amplified because I'm fat, I don't know, but it is rough. I just like talk and get out of breath. It's annoying. But I am feeling much better. I learned with morning sickness, bananas were my best friend, which is so weird because I don't like bananas like that, but bananas really helped me in the morning. I would eat a banana, I would lay in bed, and I sleep through like my super nauseous period. I would sleep through my really nauseous period. I have a beautiful husband who's actually works from home with me now, which is a beautiful thing, and I'm so blessed for that because I'm able to sleep in the morning. Sleeping in means 7 o'clock, but that makes a huge difference. I feel so much better when I get the proper amount of rest. That has been a huge thing for me to get over the morning sickness. I'm so grateful that it hasn't stuck around as bad as it was a few weeks ago. Like, it was really bad. So I'm really grateful that that has passed. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. 10 weeks, my belly is starting to get hard and like my body is starting to kind of change a little bit. I did get not discouraged, but I was just like, oh, I went to the doctor last week or this past week, and like there was moms in there, like really cute, petite, perfect basketball bellies, and like I know that's not me and it won't be me, and I don't know why that like made me not sad. I think it may have made me feel a little self-conscious, which is rare. I don't feel super self-conscious much anymore, like as a grown woman, but it did make me feel a little self-conscious because like my body is just not shaped like that, and it won't probably develop like that, which is fine because as long as I have a healthy, beautiful baby, I don't care. But it did kind of make me sad because I'm just like, oh, that's not me and it won't be me, and that's my doing. I mean, I am heavy because I overeat, and we don't need to go down that road, but I don't know, it just made me feel a little self-conscious. So that's starting to, like, my body is changing, and I rub my belly all the time, and I just feel like I feel the prettiest I've ever felt because I'm growing a life, and like it's just a beautiful thing. But that definitely did make me feel a little self-conscious. Being plus size and pregnant is an interesting experience. I feel like I haven't come across anyone who's been like negative about it, which has been great, but I'm noticing like I don't know. I feel like my body is just, I don't know what to say. I don't know, it's a different experience. I was plus size and pregnant with my first daughter, Ella, but I was so young, I just don't remember a whole lot about being pregnant with her. Like, I know I ate ridiculous and I gained a stupid amount of weight, and I just was really unhealthy in my choices. I didn't like smoke or drink or anything crazy. I just didn't really think about the food I was eating. I am doing that way more with this pregnancy, and I do feel different. And I think I'm not just sitting around being pregnant. Like, I have a life, so I have to keep up with my child who's home all the time, and we have businesses to run. It sounds businesses like we're super fancy, but like we have things to do. And it's been nice because I've been kept busy and time is flying by. So that's been really, really nice and a huge welcome change since I was pregnant with Ella 8 years ago. I'm trying to think of my symptoms. 10 weeks. My stomach is definitely getting hard, which is interesting. And by the end of the day, I look like 9 months pregnant. That's why I think I get so worried about my body, because by the end of the day, and I know this is for like a lot of people, especially after you've had one child, multiple children, your belly is different. But like, I look like 10 months pregnant. I'm 10 weeks. So I start to get a little freaked out. I'm like, holy crap, like how big am I gonna get? I don't wanna be enormous. Like, I want to fit into chairs and things. Like, that's something to think about, but I'm trying not to stress about it because my body's going to do what it's going to do. And I genuinely feel like baby's just going to move in and my body will adjust along the way. So I'm trying not to overthink it, but by the end of the day, I definitely look pregnant. Like, definitely look pregnant. Like, the top of my belly gets hard. I think it's just from eating and stuff throughout the day and I get bloated, but holy moly, my belly is definitely starting to get pregnant feeling looking ish. And I love it. I'm super excited about it. I also the other night thought I felt a baby move. I know I didn't, it's way too early. Could be gas, literally gas, but it felt like little like flutters. I'm pretty sure it's not a baby yet because I'm still really early, but that was super special, and my boobs still hurt ridiculously. And aside from that, I feel really good. I've just been super out of breath like all the time, but I hope that passes. I think it does, and I think it eases up at least. I'm going to be going back to the doctor for like my first checkup appointment in a couple more weeks. I'll be like 12 or 13 weeks by then, and I'm going to be just discussing with my doctor about a possible VBAC. I had a C-section with Ella. I don't remember 1000% why, other than she was measuring bigger and she actually wasn't. And I think it's because, again, I was plus size and pregnant, so that changes things when they're measuring baby in your belly and stuff. You can measure way further along because your size. So Ella wasn't too big, and I had a C-section. I would really, really want to try a vaginal birth this time. So it'll be interesting to hear what Dr. Vagovic has to say. I'm sure he'll make whatever decision is proper, or like what he'll make a decision and I'll make a decision. We will make a decision together and like what we're comfortable with. But that is definitely on my list. I really do want to try for a VBAC. So fingers crossed that I can do that. I would love to just have the normal birthing experience, even though we're in a pandemic. So what is normal? I don't know, but that is on my list of things that I want to try at least this time. I've not bought a single thing for baby yet at all. I don't really plan on it until we know the gender, which we are going to find out the gender. There's different ways to do it. There's like at-home blood tests. They can do genetic screening blood tests, which I don't know if we're gonna do that yet. I don't know. So we may find out 10 weeks from now at an anatomy scan, or we may not. I don't know when we're gonna find out, but we are gonna do a gender reveal, so you guys will be a part of that, obviously. Everyone's been asking me like what I think the gender is. Honestly, I feel like it's a girl. I don't know why, I just do. Probably because I already have one and that's all I can compare it to, but I feel like it's probably a girl. So I'm fine with that. I think I could be a really good mom to girls, but we shall see. Only God really knows until we know. But that's pretty much all I feel is gender-wise. Like, I just feel normal for the most part. I feel like sick, out of breath, and like boobies hurt and stuff like that, but like life is going on as normal. We're still doing the thing. Ella's starting school in a month, which is exciting. 10 weeks is good. Being fat and pregnant honestly doesn't hit me until the end of the day when I lay down and I'm like, whew, I'm wiped out. More wiped out than usual. Like, typically I go to bed and I'm like, okay. But when I lay down at night, I'm tired. I hit the bed, I'm knocked out. And I also know that being comfortable while sleeping is not going to last for a very long time, so I'm really trying to take advantage of all the rest I can get, because I know pretty soon it's not gonna be like that. I do notice I'm typically a right side sleeper, which is not normal. When you're pregnant, you're not supposed to sleep on your right side. Sometimes I roll to my right and somehow I always end up on my left side or on my back, so that's annoying. I don't love that, but it's what's best for baby, so your body naturally knows to flip over. I don't know why I felt like I needed to explain that, but that's a thing. Like, your body naturally just wants to be on the left side. So I have been finding like this shoulder, my left shoulder is not loving me because I'm sleeping so hard on my left side for so long. That's fun. I just find being pregnant and heavy, I worry a lot about like how uncomfortable I may get, but I'm trying to push through that like worrying part, because like there's really no sense in worrying. Like, I'm pregnant, baby looks good, everything looks good so far, and I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I am healthy right now and everything is going really well, and not like look into like, well, how are you gonna feel when you're 39 weeks pregnant? Everyone's miserable when they're really pregnant, so it's not gonna feel great, I'm sure, but I can't worry about that, really. Like, I really can't. But it is something that crosses my mind. I'm like, well, you're only 10 weeks and like your left shoulder already hurts. Like, imagine what you're gonna feel like when you're 30 weeks from now, like when you're about to pop. I'm really trying. I don't remember, like, we haven't gone over like how much weight I'm supposed to gain. I really am trying to stay under 10 pounds this whole entire pregnancy. So I've only gained a pound, like 1.4 pounds since I found out I was pregnant. And that was recently because I went from like throwing up all the time to being able to finally eat meals. But I'm really cognizant of what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, and sugar. I'm really trying to stay away from a lot of sugar because I am not trying to get gestational diabetes. Like, I'm really not. And if I watch my sugar, I think I should be fine. I never had it with Ella. I'm about the same weight I was. Well, I'm a little heavier than I was when I had her. I'm like 25 pounds heavier than when I had Elle, like when I got pregnant with her. I never had gestational diabetes with Ella, never even like a peak or a sign of that, and I did really well. My pregnancy with her was great. So I'm hoping to keep that this time and avoid diabetes, but to be like ahead of the curve, I'm really trying to stay away from sugar. Not too many carbs, even though like pregnancy, you like really want carbs so bad. Like, I don't know why our bodies crave them like that when you're growing a human, but holy carbs, like I want carbs so bad. So I'm just trying to like everything in moderation, tons of water, tons of rest, and really just taking it easy and taking little breaks when I need to, but also just pushing through and getting stuff done. I am not going to let this baby slow me down right now. I can't. I have no time for that. So I'm really just trying to stay focused on the positive, and my anxiety has been so good. Like, I feel the best I felt in a really long time as far as anxiety goes. I don't know if it's a hormone thing, like my hormones are finally evened out. I feel really good, and I feel like everything is going well, and I'm just gonna keep a super positive mindset, keep it moving. Really, I just have to keep it moving. If you are also plus size and pregnant, I've been getting so many messages, especially on Instagram, about like how you're so grateful that I'm sharing this experience, and I don't want to normalize being heavy, but I also don't want people to feel alone. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not normalizing. People are heavy. There's so many different shapes. Like, it's 2020. People are overweight. People have eating issues. People are having babies at every single size. It's just the way it is. And you can 1000% be heavy or overweight and have a perfectly fine pregnancy and have a perfectly healthy baby. I just don't want people to be scared the entire time they're pregnant. I want people to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it, and I'm going to, and I am, and it's been really nice. So we have a few more things to worry about when you're bigger: gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, things like that. Thankfully, I have had no issues, and I didn't have any issues prior either. If you guys have watched all my PCOS blood work and stuff, like, I have very good blood work. I have very good blood pressure. I have really good everything all around. So that's great, and I hope to keep that going, and it is possible. So, but I am going to be super cognizant of watching what I eat, staying away from sugar, and really only trying to gain about 10 pounds this pregnancy. I gained 80 with Ella. 80 freaking pounds with Ella. I did nothing but eat and watch Netflix. I swear to you, I finished Grey's Anatomy in like 2 months. All 9 seasons that were on Netflix. It was embarrassing. I don't have time for that. So I'm really trying to be careful, and I'm glad that me sharing this experience is making other women who maybe their first time moms and they're pregnant and they're overweight or plus size and totally freaked out, and it can be a lot. But I just want to encourage you guys to just do your best, eat smart, exercise, drink tons of water, and everything will be okay. Positive mindset really helps a lot too. So that's my 10-week pregnancy update. I'm feeling so much better, and I feel like we're kind of getting back to normal. John's channel is doing really well. If you guys are new, my husband's lost a lot of weight recently in the last 30 days. So I'm gonna leave his channel up here and down there so you guys can go subscribe and say hi, and that we're so proud of him. But he's really helping me a lot too. His determination and his drive is helping me stay on track, and he's just a really good support system, and I'm so grateful to have him home with me during this time, and it's just been wonderful. So that's what we're doing here. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna do weekly updates, but I am going to keep you guys up to date throughout the process of having this second baby and being bigger and just navigating life as a mom, almost mom of 2. But that's it. If you guys have any questions down below or any video ideas or anything you want to hear about or talk about, let me know. And we will see you guys on Monday. We will be vlogging this weekend. Fingers crossed the hurricane doesn't do anything crazy and that everything stays good. We'll keep you up to date, and you will see on Monday, I guess, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna keep you guys up to date and let you know what's going on. If you want to follow me, I update the most on Instagram, so make sure you guys are following me there. It's just my name, Lauren Brazee, and we will see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Your support means the world to me, and I literally couldn't do this without you guys. You're my village. I need you to stay because I have so many questions. Also, if you're watching this right now and you are a mom, let me know your #1 go-to baby item. What every new mom needs. Leave it down in the comment section. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you next time. I'll see you guys later. See you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye, friends.